What is food fermentation? Food fermentation is a process where bacteria or yeast convert food components such as carbohydrate into alcohols or acid. There are three main types of fermentation, which are alcoholic fermentation, lactic acid fermentation, and also acetic acid fermentation. In today's video, I will be focusing on the lactic acid fermentation of milk, which will produce kefir. So kefir is made by fermenting kefir grains in milk. Various types of bacteria and yeast made up a kefir grain, which is a natural sector for kefirs. Kefir grains are composed of different lactic acid bacteria such as Lactobacillus lactis, Lactobacillus helveticus, Lactobacillus casei, and also yeast. Kefir is somehow similar to yogurt, but it is lighter in consistency and it is richer in probiotics. In the next part of the video, I will show how I make kefir at home. Hello, so the things needed to make this experiment happen is 2 glass jar. This glass jar has been sanitized and cleaned with hot water, milk, make sure it's fresh milk or full cream, and also kefir grains. The first thing we need to do is we need to fill in this glass jar with fresh milk. Make sure that both jars contain the same amount of fresh milk. Take a marker pen and mark where the milk ends in the jar so we can see if there is any rise in the volume of milk in the next 24 hours. The milk on your right will be just milk, and the milk on the left side will be put in kefir grains. First we put on labels so we will not be confused. Now it's time to put our kefir grains. Kefir grains are not really easy to get. I bought mine at Shopee. Just surprisingly, everything is available at Shopee. These kefir grains have survived 3 days of transportation using the mailing courier. It is still alive. Next, we need to cover our glass jar with paper towel and secure it with a rubber band. This is the physical appearance of milk with and without kefir grains. And both milk smell like normal milk. We need to put it in a place where no direct sunlight and it is warm, which is inside a cupboard. Right off the bat, the first thing that I've noticed is the smell that comes out from the cupboard. As we can see from here, the milk with kefir grain is much more viscous than the milk without kefir grains. This is the fermentation equation that happens in a lactic acid fermentation inside milk. There are proofs that this equation happened in this experiment. There is yellow liquid formation on top of the milk without kefir grains. Meanwhile, the milk with kefir grain have coagulated. This is caused by the lactic acid bacteria coagulating the milk and inhibiting the growth of harmful bacteria. The taste of milk with kefir grains are also very sour, as lactic acid has been produced during the fermentation. That's all from my video. Thank you for watching.